For today's CyberCEO episode,
Cyberbacker is really great. They were able to provide additional training specific to the things that we wanted for our business. And I don't want to sound too great here, but I was really blown away with the process and what we were able to do in finding the right person. Our Cyberbacker, Francis, his personality, he's really passionate. You can tell the energy that he brings is very welcoming and kind, and his care and compassion around those calls is fantastic. And then we have Mark. He really loves to design and loves to create, and he's pushing himself to do better and different things. They're super fun to work with, and even though they're a world away, I feel like I have a close relationship with both of the Cyberbackers that we work with. We're in constant communication. To have somebody that was excited and energized around doing that and passionate to help our business grow, it's a beautiful partnership. We've really enjoyed our partner with Cyberbacker, and we're looking to continue to grow that relationship.
welcome to CyberCEO, wherein we talk about how our Cyberbackers helped our cyber CEOs take their businesses to the next level. CyberCEO is powered by Cyberbacker, the world's leading provider of admin support services from anywhere in the world to anyone in the world. Please visit our website www.cyberbacker.com for more details. All right, another awesome day here at Cyberbacker. My name is Jello. We're back with another episode of CyberCEO. And of course, we have a very special guest on the show right now. Alan, how are you doing today?
I'm doing really good, Jello. Thanks for having me on.
Yes, we're very, very excited to have you on the show. So let's get the show rolling. To let you know, we have a lot of listeners who are also business owners just like you. So I need your help here. Can you introduce yourself to our audience, maybe starting off with, what is your role in the business, Alan?
My name's 𝗙𝗻𝗃𝗃. I'm from Southern California. I'm the team leader of 𝗙𝗃𝗃𝗶𝗹's office in La Quinta.
Okay, team leader. Now, how long have you been in the real estate business?
So I've been in the business for 15 years, and I've been in the leadership role for the last 6, team leader for the last 3 years.
Gosh, really a lot of experience for you right there then. Now, I'm also curious to know, how long have you been partnered with Cyberbacker?
So we've been partnered with Cyberbacker now about 8 months. Yeah, 8 months in some various capacities.
Okay, so we're a little over than 8 months. And I'd like to know, was this your first time working with someone virtually, or did you have experience before Cyberbacker?
You know, there were a couple of opportunities about 5 or 6 years ago where we investigated working with a virtual assistant, decided not to go that route because the quality of service and the systems that business had set up just weren't going to be adequate to provide the right leverage.
Of course, the leverage is very, very important. So you can focus on the money-making tasks, right? To help the business grow, of course, right?
That's exactly right. Yes. Yeah, I mean, real estate's a service business, Jello. So we need to make sure service is of a high quality.
Yes, of course, 100% of the time. Now, I'd like to know, how did you find Cyberbacker, by the way?
So we were introduced to Cyberbacker at a 𝗙𝗃𝗃𝗶𝗹 event. We're fortunate to be able to talk to some of the people that first partnered with Cyberbacker and get some feedback from them before investigating it ourselves.
All right. So I hope you heard good news about Cyberbacker, so good things.
Yeah, we heard great things. And then I got an opportunity to experience some of the service directly as a consumer. And then we decided to investigate it further.
All right. Now, I'd like to know, you've been with Cyberbacker for a little over 8 months. So I'd like to know, what comes into your mind when you hear that word today? Cyberbacker.
I mean, I think service, I think quality of individuals, and I also think of like an easy button. Cyberbacker does such a great job of training and supporting. I think that's what's unique about the way that the company's set up to provide virtual assistants, especially to people in real estate. They really understand the business, and they understand how to support their people.
Yes, of course. Here in Cyberbacker, one of the key relationships is relationship. I mean, one of the core values of Cyberbacker is relationship. So that's what we're here for, of course, not just for our cyber CEOs, but for our Cyberbackers as well. Now, I'd like to know as well, what were the things that you needed help with before you got partnered with Cyberbacker? Let's call it your give-up list, the set of tasks that you're going to be leveraging.
Well, what we really needed to leverage was some time on the phone, right? And that's one of the hard things for me to let go, because, you know, I've spent the last 15 years working on my skills on the phone, and just not having enough time in my day to be able to adequately, put the effort into making those calls. Finding a partner that was skilled in that, being trained in that, passionate about it, and dedicated to the daily task. I mean, that's some of the monotonous boredom in our business is those daily phone calls. To have somebody that was excited and energized around doing that and passionate to help our business grow, it's a beautiful partnership.
Yes, again, and really the phone calls is not really for everyone, right? So you really have to find the perfect person to do those phone calls for you.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
Yes. Now, you went through the hiring process before you got partnered with both cyberbackers, right? I believe you work with two cyberbackers, right?
We do. Yeah, we work with one that's primarily making outbound calls, and then another one who is providing additional leverage for all of the agents that work inside of our brokerage in doing some marketing and design work.
There we go. So two cyberbackers. Now, I'd like to know, you went through the cyberbacker hiring process. So I'd like to know more about your experience there. And how did you know that both cyberbackers were the perfect fit for what you were looking for in the business?
I found the interview process not really understanding what it was going to look like. And I don't want to, sound too great here, but I was really blown away with the process and what we were able to do in finding the right person. What happened was we got some resumes in advance, some written resumes that we were able to review. We had, each time we hired somebody, we had 5 different candidates that we were able to interview. And then we set up a call. I've got some partners in the business. We were all on the call, and then individually those people came, onto the Zoom call, introduced themselves, and we were allowed to interview them, ask and answer questions based off their resume, based off their goals. And I was really blown away just with the energy, the integrity, and the kind-heartedness of everybody that is working for Cyberbacker, all the candidates that we interviewed.
There we go again. Now, that's what our career division hopes to find. Always get it right the first time, especially when it comes to the candidates. And
yeah, you guys made the choices really hard for us, right?
There we go.
We wish we could have worked with all of them.
Kudos to our career division right
right
there who helped you out there. Now, after that, your cyberbackers went through the training that we provide. Now, did that training that we gave your cyberbackers help you save any time at all?
It absolutely did, and it was something that I didn't have to do. Plus, it was done at a really high quality. Cyberbacker is really great at, there's some nuance in what everybody wants to do with a cyberbacker and how they're running their business. They had the template. We had about 80% of everything decided up front. And then that last 20%, they were able to provide additional training specific to the things that we wanted for our business.
There we go. Very, very important, of course. Now, I'd like to know, would you say that partnering with Cyberbacker has been a significant investment for your business?
Well, in some ways, it's not that significant of an investment. And as far as the importance of what they're doing for our companies, it's very significant. To hire a full-time in my state, you're looking at about $3,000 to $3,500 a month. And so Cyberbacker is allowed to provide or is providing us with the same amount of effort and the same quality of work with about half the cost. So in that way, it's significant in the savings that we have in our business as well.
Yes, again, they're saving you not just time, but also money then, right?
That's right. That's right. Plus, they're super fun to work with. Mm-hmm. And even though, they're a world away, I feel like I have a close relationship with both of the cyberbackers that we work with. We're in constant communication, and they're able to respond and show up when people in my state, my time zone are working and their day's active. So it's really awesome.
There we go. There we go. Again, I love what you called it. They're a really close relationship with your cyberbackers. Now, a lot of our listeners might not know how to build a successful partnership with their cyberbackers. So what pieces of advice would you be able to give our listeners when it comes to building a successful partnership with their cyberbacker?
Well, I think just like any relationship, it can be very simple. Setting clear expectations up front, knowing how I win with my cyberbacker and how I lose with that person. And sharing the same things for me. And then just like any relationship, the more communication, the more interactions that you have, the deeper that relationship becomes.
I agree with you there 100%. The communication is a really key factor into making this a successful partnership. Now, Alan, one last question for you. And I know that your cyberbackers are going to be listening once we have this episode uploaded, and I'm going to put you in the hot seat here. Now, I'd like to know, what is the best part about each of your cyberbackers?
Well, our cyberbacker, Francis, that does a lot of the outbound calls, his personality and the way that he comes across over the phone is special. People want to listen and speak with him. And he's really passionate. You can tell the energy that he brings is very welcoming and kind. He's talking to people about a change in their career. And that's a very emotional time for somebody. And his care and compassion around those calls is fantastic. And then we have Mark, who's doing marketing. We didn't mean for that to rhyme. It just happens to rhyme. And he doesn't enjoy the interactions over the phone as much, but he really loves to design and loves to create. And he's pushing himself to do better and different things. So he consistently researches latest trends in marketing, latest formats, font types, and he's consistently able to match our agents' expectation when they order a piece of marketing from him.
Yes, there we go. So basically, they're almost everywhere in the business then, almost.
Almost, yeah. And I'm sure we have room for more. We've really enjoyed our partner with Cyberbacker, and we're looking to continue to grow that relationship.
Yes, we too are very, very excited to see where this partnership between you and Cyberbacker would be in the many more years to come. And Alan, we really appreciate you visiting on the show. I hope this isn't the last time that we get to do this.
Yeah, I'm available anytime, and I really appreciate you guys having me on. And for anybody that's looking to get in a relationship with Cyberbacker, I think you're just one conversation away from that.
There we go. We really appreciate you in your business, Alan. You have a great day.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for listening to our daily dose of CyberCEO. Stay tuned to know more about how Cyberbacker creates a difference in this digital time and age. You can visit our website www.cyberbacker.com and follow our social media pages on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Spotify.